Right, to make the best coleslaw ever, instead of doing the classic, which is white cabbage, white onions, carrots, mayonnaise, boring, right, we're going to get a whole load of lovely stuff. We're still going to base it around onions. I'm using shallots and cabbage, but I'm going to put the red cabbage in as well, using beetroots, turnips, fennel, carrots, radishes, herbs. It's going to be fantastic. So first of all, going to get the red cabbage on the slicer attachment. The softer you push, the finer it will be. The harder you'll push, the thicker it will be. Still basing it around the classic white. I'm going to use 2 shallots. These are banana shallots. I've just peeled them. 2 shallots go in, straight in there. And then fennel. Cut it in half and just put the fennel in like this. So there you go. Take the slicing attachment off. Already you've got different exciting things in there. You've got the sliced fennel, the onions, white cabbage, red cabbage. You need a big old bowl for this. I'm going to turn this blade around now to the grating side. So we went from thin slicing to fine grating, not chunky grating. And then we're going to do the things that benefit from grating, which are, I've got the different types of beetroots. I would rather use these paler beetroots than the purple one. The purple one's fine to use, but it will stain everything, so I prefer to use the lighter ones. I've got a turnip here, straight through, and then I've got some nice carrots. Put these in, get them all in. And then 6 or 7 radishes here. And look how beautiful, you know, everything looks in here. Really delicate. Well, you could never do that by hand, really, so it's a great cheat. So we get that all in there. And instead of using mayonnaise, right, I'm kind of over mayonnaise, and I'm going to use yoghurt. A good quality, organic, live yoghurt. Just enough to cover this. And remember, we're using this instead of mayonnaise. And then seasoning's important. You really do need to season it nice with salt and pepper, and I'm just guessing this from experience, a little bit more. And then herb-wise, you know, these are all these things from the garden. So what have we got? We've got bronze fennel, absolutely lovely, and then mint we've got here. Seems to be fine, hasn't sort of died off yet, so I'll pick the bigger leaves from that. And then chervil. Chervil's a really interesting one, really good in salads. You'll get it down the farmers markets or grow it, it's the easiest thing. I'm just going to roll them all up. And I'll slice these up like that. And, you know, I could get parsley in here if I had some, but it's a great way of getting loads of veg into people, into kids. The thing that's going to bring it together and make it work is lemon juice. I'm going to say about the juice of 1½ lemons, juicy lemons for this. And then again, I'm bastardising that original recipe with, you know, an amount of good extra virgin olive oil, about 4, 5 tablespoons. Even a raving idiot would know this is going to be tasty. And then I've got some nice whole grain mustard, nice big spoon, and that'll go straight in, like that. And then you can do it with spoons and forks and stuff, but it won't be good enough. Get your hands in, mix it up, and just turn it over like this. And your only job here now is to coat that coleslaw. I mean, look at the colours. And that is honestly the most incredible coleslaw you'll ever taste. Look at that. Absolutely lovely. Now, this is fantastic. Served just as it is, you know, in sandwiches with a jacket potato. Or what I really like to do is just get a nice piece of roasted meat, you know, a bit of leftover pork, a little bit of leftover beef. Just slice it like that. And a lovely spoon of this delicious coleslaw. And then all I do is just finish it with some of those lovely herbs over the top like that. Happy days.